Hey guys, welcome back to what could very well be the final episode of Digimon Story Sleuth. I know this is the second time in a row I've said it, but when you get to the end of games, things can always get a little bit, harder to track. But last time on Sleuth, we got all of our affairs in order and headed into the digital world and started beating the shit out of Yggdrasil. So, for this to be the final episode, we're heading down to beat the fuck out of the Mother Eater. So, come along with me and my gang of fucking weirdos. This will be the last time you get to see the gang of weirdos. The Cyber Sleuthians right here. We have Melania the Lotusmon, Carter the Diaboramon, Yuki the Dianamon, Computer the Kazuhamon, Jason the Alphamon Oryukin, Mura the Ophanimon, Daichi the Omni Shoutmon, Seraphine the Plesiomon, John the Megadramon, Hydro Rose the Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode, and Cooper the Duftmon. I've loved this team, even though they're just very weirdly put together because they're not really running any kind of theme. But, you don't need a theme to be here with all your friends. So now we probably need to beat the shit out of another Yggdrasil. But for some reason, this area just reminds me a lot of Persona games. I think it's just because of the whole very abstract kind of look. But there's just, so many things that just remind me of, being inside of a final castle in a Mega 10 game or some kind of Persona game. It's just kind of the all-over-the-place kind of abstract, what do you call it? Architecture? I guess it's architecture, yeah. Maybe a better word would be surroundings or something like that. Surroundings, architecture, whatever. Just fucking blow a hole in them. It doesn't matter what it is, just fucking kill them. At least Kyoko's out here helping. But yeah, I guess since this will probably be the final episode, I'll definitely have a lot of thoughts to give, because as with all of my Let's Plays, I always have to give a lot of closing thoughts during the end of the game. And, well, with video games nowadays, credits can go for a couple of hours, so I'll have a lot of time to talk about my final thoughts there. But so far, it's been also huge crystal. Okay. I'm okay. I didn't know that you had a huge crystal. That sounds a little bit suggestive. But yeah, I guess just for opening, closing thoughts. So far, it's just been playing this game and getting to this point in it just feels very surreal, because this is a game that I played pretty much halfway when I was fucking, I guess, preteen, teenager. I guess it'd probably be teenager at that point. But yeah, it's been a long time coming to complete this game, because I pretty much got halfway when I was young and then just stopped. While for some reason I played another game in the series all the way to completion, and I don't really know why I did that, but we'll get to that kind of story once we get to it. But I had just left this game on the shelf for so long and didn't come back to it for forever. And I knew since I started the backlog, playing all the Digimon story games was a goal of mine at least some point in this entire, contrivance. Oh, damn. No, I don't have anything to shift your settings with, dude. It will be fine. You'll be fine. Just continue forward. But yeah, I've known that I was going to have to at some point take on Cyber Sleuth, but it's like trying to do a video series for Persona 5 Royal, one of my favorite games of all time. It's just it feels surreal in that way. But I've had that feeling with a lot of different games on the backlog, games I've been playing since I was really young and just have never gotten around the time to completely do a full playthrough of them. And well, I think that's part of the beauty of why I do the backlog. Sure, money's great. It's great interacting with you guys, but as always, the purpose of the backlog is and will forever be just the fact that I get to complete video games. And, it always feels good when you get to the near end of a video game, and it's damn, we're almost done. I can finally mark this thing off my backlog, but it's always, I don't know if it's a mixture of a successful, proud feeling or just, I don't even know. I don't know if there's a great way to describe the kind of feeling. All I know is the backlog is the backlog. And I don't know why I said it the backlog is the backlog. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, it's just always fun to be able to come back to a game that I never got enough time to put into it, and then actually go the distance. Going the distance is one of the best feelings here on the backlog. Just the ability for us to do it. And I think that's pretty epic right there. And of course, I do want to go into ideas of, what is this called? Trying to rank the story games, because you gotta remember, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, sure, it's the first one to have the story name. Also, look at that damage right there. It's the first one in the West to have the name Story on it, but the Digimon Story series began with Digimon World DS. Digimon World DS in Japan is known as Digimon Story. And then Digimon World Dusk and Dawn are also known as, what is it? Digimon Story Sunbreak and Nightbreak, or I forget what the name of the Dusk one is. But that one's also a story game. And there's the two story games that really, well, one didn't come out in Japan, or that didn't come out in Japan, what? Didn't come out in America, did come out in Japan, and then there's one that just doesn't even have an English translation at all, which is pretty sad. But there's Digimon Story Lost Evolution, which I played on the channel a while ago, which was really great. I loved that one. And then there's technically, if you want to count it, what's it called? Digimon Super Cross Wars, which is a Digimon story game, but is more or less in its own realm. It's not technically canon to the Digimon Story series. And in the way, the Digimon Story series is also somewhat connected to the Digimon World series just through redigitized, but confusing things on the side, these are all Digimon story games that kind of more basic-ish Digimon RPG games. There's also another piece to the Digimon Story series that doesn't have the moniker at all, either in America or in Japan, but is the progenitor of the entire, like, gameplay genre. But we'll get to that at some point. I do plan to get that done soon somewhat. But, yeah, I want to go down, like, kind of a ranking list of my favorites of the series, and I think that'll be, like, during the credits. I don't want to talk about it now, even though I could talk about a lot of things, but I guess I just don't want to talk about it right now. You want to talk about how these Yggdrasil fights are just extremely fucking easy? In fact, why even fight? Why even try? That's what I'm asking. I'm like, in fact, why do I even want to fucking try? Just let's let the battles auto themselves. It's like, just fucking chuck rocks at them and they'll die. Yeah, you keep making yourself faster. Sorry, I need to sniff my nose. Oh my god, huge crystal! I mean, you do a lot of damage, but we hit you harder than you would even be able to fucking imagine right here. Or you would even fucking imagine. But yeah, I guess I do want to leave a mark for you guys, because I want you guys to comment to me. What was, like, your favorite moments from this series? I'd like to hear, what's your favorite part of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, just as in your own? And I guess, secondary, what was, like, your favorite part of my Let's Play series of it? Because I know I have my favorite parts, but I'd like to hear, like, what was the coolest part? Like, seeing me fight a boss that you think I wouldn't win, or just seeing cool Digimon? Man, I got another Tactician USB. I didn't even know you can get one from a Yggdrasil fight. And then 3, I want you, just for the fun of it, I want you to name, like, your favorite Digimon out of my squad. Not your favorite Digimon in general, but if you're going to be here, I want you to name at least your favorite out of this gang. Like, maybe you have, like, you really like Diaboromon, or there's a certain moment throughout the series that you loved when Cooper was there, or something like that. Like, I don't know, name me your favorite Digimon out of my team. So I want you to name, favorite part of Cyber Sleuth, favorite part of my Let's Play, and then your favorite of my team itself. I think that'd be really cool if I could get answers. I don't always get answers, but when I do, I always appreciate you. I always appreciate you. Now we need to walk down a really far way. You know, we really need a hacking skill called triple speed. Make me go faster. Though then again, they're not making me walk the whole way. Dang. All right. It's right up there. Big, stupid, and ugly, who's been ruining lives for 8 years. All right. Oh, dang. Well, if you need to go back to the Digilab, this is a great moment to do it. Though, sadly, I don't think I need to. Well, I guess also, one of my favorite things about this game is just how well it connects into the rest of the series. Like, the connections to Decode are just really cool. Like, it's nice to see Mirai again. It's nice to see Rina again, though I don't think we'll ever see Rina after this point. We'll definitely see Mirai, though. So, bye-bye to Rina. You gonna say anything stupid? Well, I'll make it as far as we can. Oh yeah, I can't get inside of it. We need to stab it in the penis. Or I guess since it's a mother, we gotta stab it in the vulva.
相当数のイーターによって活動が抑えられ、動きはかなり鈍っていると見える。戦闘能力は未知数だが、未知という意味ではこちらも引けを取らないさ。
All right, let's beat its ass. All right, fucker, you've been ruining lives for 8 years, and I'm gonna ruin yours for forever. I'll try. Alright, time to ruin your life, if you even have one. You're not even speaking, so what does it matter? Alright. I guess this is the final boss of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. This fight kind of reminds me of the battle with Yaldabaoth in fucking Persona 5. So many things remind me of Persona 5. Either way, hopefully we get to use everybody on the team here. Unless the Mother Eater is just... What? Oh. Unless the Mother Eater is just, like, extremely weak or something like that. Which, I guess it is. Damn. I thought we were going to have to pull out everybody for this fight, but I don't think... I have a feeling this is not the final boss right here. Operation. Operation what? Operation Break My Neck. Operation Break Your Back. I mean, you are a mother, right? Could you be a motherfucker? Man, you are, That was easy. Though I don't think it was supposed to be this easy. This doesn't feel like it's the final fight. But, I'll go inside of you. Yeah, good friend we forgot for 8 years. Very good friend. He never really left an impact, though. Oh, shit. I am, like, near the end of my fucking rope. Oh, shit. I'm barely alive. There he is. Coming to get you, jackass. Or I guess you're dragging me that way. I'm not coming to get you, you're taking me there, I guess. I guess. Huh? Yeah, the voice we're hearing doesn't sound right, and there's somebody else talking. What's going on? Are you having some internal conflict right here, Yugo? Or am I not talking to Yugo? I mean, it's not the fact that we didn't like you. It's more like I didn't want to die. I blame your dad for making this place, or making Eden. He's the one at fault. What's even going on? Alright, I won't listen to the voice. You don't want me to. I'll just go home. I think I'm supposed to keep running after it, though. That looks like the real Yugo. No longer glowy. Alright, dude. I've been flying all over the place to see your ass. Huh? Is it a trap? Oh, dang. Do we finally fucking save your ass? How did your body grow while inside of that thing? Are you blue madness like me too? Because your body's not here. Long time no see. Long time no see, treasure hunter. I don't think he's gonna be all that happy. Well, we just need a reverse time. It'll be fine. So like a hive mind. What does that have to do with anything?
その統合意識のネットワークを利用して君は電脳空間の底ここに仲間たちの前に何度も現れた。イーターを端末代わりにね。でも僕の意志そのものを送信する権限はなかった。せいぜいメモリを断片化してデータとして送り続けることくらいしかできなかった。かなり制限はあったけど、それでもなんとか目的は果たせていたんだ。イーターに取り込まれた人間の精神データもネットワーク内で確保した領域に。
Does that mean that my mental data is in there somehow? Or am I the only one who just happened to get away because I'm stupid? Which means it's just gonna go haywire. Oh. So everybody's data that's inside the mother right now is just gonna go haywire. So I guess this is Suedo's plan all along. To do something with this? What's your plan, dumbass? And why are we just letting him do that? Are we gonna make the new world with like the 6 of us? Sorry, nobody wants to have sex with you, old man, and I would just be fucking Digimon. There's not much order when there's like 6 of us. And a bunch of Digimon. Excuse me. I have a feeling I did something bad. Are you the one that made me blue madness? What? Oh. Oh, now I get it. He needed a free space.
いえ、私ならば彼らの意識そのものとなり、唯一の意志として。
I don't know if that's gonna work like that. You probably can't control it.
イグドラシルの万能心がごとき演算機能とイーターの高次かつ超次元的な情報伝播能力、それらを私の意志のもと刺激し、新世界を創造。
Are you like trying to be that guy from fucking Diamond and Pearl? I'll make my own world with blackjack and hookers. It's like, I don't think that's a great idea. Too many hoes. Now we had somebody with the calm demeanor of Yugo inside of it. Now we got Psychopath in. Not the best idea. Oh, jeez. This really is like the Yaldabaoth fight. We're fighting the Demiurge, damn it. He is very loud. What is this? Okay, this is actually probably not like the Yaldabaoth fight. It's more like the Sephiroth fight from Final Fantasy VII, which is a game that I did complete. That was a weird playthrough. God, look, it's God! Thank God I get to kill him for the 85th time.
随分とご機嫌じゃねえか。
スエドを引きずり出せませんか。
Maybe if we knock him down again.
なるほど。さすが言うこっち冴えてる。冴えてるっていうか、えげつない。
I think we're gonna need to knock him down before I can go inside him again.
やめておいた方がいい。
Oh, dang. Oh, shit. Very much at the end of my rope.
もともと不安定だったあなたの反電脳体は度重なるイーターとの接触によって急激に劣化しています。先ほどのユーゴ君へのコネクトジャンプであなたは深刻なダメージを負ったはず。
I mean, then we can just kill you. Also, it's called Soul Purpose.
次は接触しただけでデータが挽化崩壊し消滅してしまうでしょう。
それも計算のうちか。
Use me up enough so that I stop working.
これだから大人は信用できねえんだ。おい、やめとけ。無理すんな。
だよね。君がここでいなくなっちゃったら、またトラウマイベント大発生ってなもんよ。
Another traumatic event, I guess so.
そんなの私たち今度こそ立ち直れない。
I mean, when time reverses, you'll be okay.
というか、5人で帰るって約束したし、分かってますか、この野郎。そうですね。その通りです。5人で帰れなきゃミッションフェイルド。失敗とかそういうの私苦手なんで、嫌いなんで、本当に勘弁してください。
どうよユーゴ、この女子力のかけらもないのについていけるか。
ああ、ユウコもノキアもみんななんていうか。
He's a little bit out of step. I mean, you gotta understand, this guy was like 10 years old when we last saw him, or even younger, so I don't think he's grown much mentally from that point.
なんだろ
わかるぜ、その戸惑う感じ。さすが親友、お前の神経がまともで、俺マジで泣けてくるほど嬉しいんだけど。これでようやく世界を再構築できる。
Yahweh, go away.
醜いもの、悲しいものを消し去ることができる。
で、どうするあれ。
スウェードが望む新しき世界、それも選択しうる未来の一つだ。彼は 全ての世界を救うのだろう。彼の中にイグドラシルの存在と意志を感じる。彼ならばその力と共存し、デジタルワールドを超える全き世界を作り上げるだろう。
But would it have porn in it? Then I wouldn't want it.
多くの改変、彼の言う進化を世界に強要することで、しかして想像とは往々にして核あるもの。
But did the world ask to be created? I don't think so.
私の役
I think there's somebody you're not asking.
結末を見守ることもできる。だが君たちはどうだ。君たちはどうしたい。
Let's kill him. I can never trust a Nautilus shell, dude.
スエドを止めなくては。
狂言者の作り上げた世界で生きるなんて正直気持ち悪いです。
やってやろうぜ。今の俺たちなら絶対にできる。
そうそう、なんとかなるってね、オメガマン。
Doesn't he have anything to say?
だそうだ。では改めて問おう。君はどうする？ジャッジはなされた。人間の子らよ、己が意志に従え。
Alright. Guess we're finally at the real final boss. The sole purpose. Now, this time around, it's probably going to have to take us. And he's got multiple pieces, so just like a fight with a fucking SMT boss. Well, we finally reached that final boss. It's about time we broke his goddamn neck, so let's just start doing that. So he's got a grass type, a water type, and a fire type. So I guess we're just going to have to try and stick around with the elements and stuff like that. Damn, you took a shit ton of damage. What a good idea. What a good idea. Alright, break his neck. But yeah, I guess this is the final boss. I mean, I was kind of expecting that Suedo would probably try to fuck us over in some way. It wouldn't make sense for the guy who's been, like, dicking us around the entire game not to have, like, something up his sleeve at the very end of it. It has to bring in some kind of fucking fuck you at the very end, but he's not going to be all that good at it, seeing as I'm already kicking his ass. I'm already kicking your ass. Good fucking job. Good fucking job. Keep throwing bricks at his house. But yeah, I mean, I guess this is a pretty epic final boss, flying around in this weird kind of, I don't know, Sephiroth dimension while I'm beating the fuck out of God. And the fact that our team is already doing, like, pretty goddamn incredibly on its own right now, without needing help from their excess members is kind of crazy. Feels like we should be bringing all 11 Digimon into a fight, but really it's just John, Hydra Rose, and Cooper right now. Aren't you guys getting so intelligent over there? I think we should go ahead and switch out members, though. Huh, so we have to fight, a fire type, which means Yuki or Seraphine can come in. I guess I'll switch in Jason, Yuki, and Seraphine. Or is there, well, let's go ahead and switch in Seraphine and Melania, just so we can try and hit that main area right there. You gotta switch to fit the occasion. Oh, damn. I just hope... Nope, Melania's okay. Good shit. Good shit. Okay, let's kill him. Alright, let's kill this guy. Cross chain. I guess Melania is helping out Omnimon for some reason. Alright, let's see. So, this should be special effective. If only her main attack was a grass attack instead of a light attack, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright. Ah, kill his hand! Kill his hand! Almost. And then there's me. And I just... I hit him like a train, motherfucker. And that does quite a bit of damage. Sorry, that was my Discord, not yours. That was my Discord. Trying to go faster, but it's not going to work. Supreme Cannon! Better hit the right one. There you go. You see, I guess the Omnimon NPC realized what we were trying to hit. Dang, he is going so fucking fast. He is an extremely fast fighter right here. But don't worry, he's fucked. Now, you can't clap your hand. You're out of a hand. That was not clapping. That was slapping. I guess the game doesn't really know the difference between a slap and a clap. Dang, is that thing still alive? No upgrades. Alright, everybody, upgrades, everybody, upgrades! Okay. Oh, I guess, Omnimon decided to leave the battle. And now we've got Arata's Diaboromon in here instead. That's okay. Alright, as always, drop a train on him, Esther. Anything you can do to blow up the planet. Oh, well, that was good. Well, his dick is down. Good job, we fought his dick. What are we fighting next? Oh, you can't punch me. I punched your dick. How the fuck did you get over here? I don't know how Yugo's even doing this. Alright, let's beat his fucking head off. Which sounds great, but we're not. It's not always going to be that great. Alright. Now, what type of fucking types do we got up here to deal with? Damn. He's increasing his power while getting rid of our power. Alright, dark, light, and they actually have types right here. Dang. Okay, we need to make a change. So we've got one of each type right here. Let's go ahead and get Cooper in here. Let's go ahead and get John back in here. And then I guess let's switch in Mura instead of Jason, since he might not be the best in this situation. Also just due to the fact they've gotten real banged up. Alright, Omnimon, cut his head off. We need to cut all the pieces of himself off. There we go. That was a good hit. No destruction. No insta-kills. Yes, hit Omnimon. Do not hit me. Hit Omnimon. Vanquish Drive. That's a cool sounding attack. Oh, that just took away our MP. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just kill you. You killed me. Good. Exactly. Execution wave. We're executioners. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and make the executive decision to break out that right arm. Damn. Just had too much health right there. Stop. Okay, so I guess just... Damn, that was a big hit on John right there. Stop hitting my friends. You stupid idiots. So I guess his arms will just forever stay there. You can't bring him out of the entire thing. Damn, Cooper's out of the fucking thing already. Alright, I would say John is not super important right now, just due to the fact that we've gotten rid of the data. So, do not escape. We need to change. Alright, get Cooper out of here. Bring somebody else in. Alright, let's see. We need computer, because computer is going to be great for taking out the virus part. And I would love to bring Jason back in, but it may not be the best idea. Let's bring Daichi in. He's a good option for every single event. He's making himself smarter. That's not fair. I'm not smart. Why are you allowed to be smart? I don't know. It's like, I don't know, man. Dang. Stop. He just gets so many turns versus me. Stop stabbing that. You're not going to get anywhere with it. Jeez. Look at that shit, man. Look at that damage. Okay. Speed charge. Good shit. Alright, computer. This is what you were made for. Let's go ahead and cut his fucking wing off. He did a lot of damage, but It's just not enough. It's not enough. Let's see. Go ahead and use that MP to get everybody healed back up, though. Mura's going to make it so that everybody sticks around. Everybody's going to stick around. Connect chain. You see, you just got to build up all of those fucking boosts. And we're off to the goddamn races at that point. Welcome to Camptown Races. You are now racist. Fucking Daichi just kicks ass no matter where you put him. He kicks Slay ass and he kicks your ass as well. Alright, let's see. We could do that. Undoes any boosts. Okay. Taiyozaki Mandala. Damn. Big hit right there. Massive damage. We need a heal, though. But if I got, like, my superhero healer like Mura out here, shit's just gonna go a lot better. But I kind of need the right amount of turns to, like, switch back in Jason and then heal his ass. Because we're almost done with the left side as well. Okay, at this point, let's make a consecutive change. Computer, you did well. Let's get our other vaccine in. Let's get our other vaccine in here and start wrecking some goddamn shit. Of course it had to be me. It would always have to be me. Should I heal? I don't have a lot of fucking MP at this point. Or SP. Fucking drop a train on him, Edgar. Damn. World restart. You can't do that. You can't restart the computer. That's bullshit. Holy fuck. Alright, thank God Mura has enough MP to bring my health back up. Alright, Mura, this is why you have final aura. Aura. Yeah, you guys are all stopped, but you still count as turns, which is the worst. Dang, you're fine. So they heal themselves after a while. They'll come back. That's just bullshit right there. That is just pure bullshit right there. Alright. So, we just need to try and keep pelting him with as much shit as we can. Fucking pelt him with a million fucking stacks of ass. Pew 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 pew. Dang. Fucking look at Daichi go. Look at the Daichi go. Everybody's just giving us combo boosts at this point. Okay. We need SP back. Let's get Jason back up and running. He's the one who hits the hardest. No nanomachines, son. Nanomachines. Okay. I'm like, who should we shift back in order to deal with this? I think at this point, just a speed up would be great. We keep letting him have way too many turns. We need more turns. Yeah, stop. Collaborate and listen. Tyler's back with a brand new shit ass. Keep dropping trains on him and his ass ain't gonna be here much longer. Damn. Alright, Mura. Go for the final hit. Almost there. Dang. You hit me like a goddamn truck. You hit me like a fucking hurricane. Gonna rip me like a hurricane. Alright, Daichi. I think you have the final honors. Knock his ass into the next league. Almost. Alright, there we go. And I think that might be the end of the sole purpose. Are you finally dead, Suedo? Yay, Nautilus shells are dead! Finally, I get my racist revenge. And we used quite a bit of our team. Let's hopefully hope that he stays dead. Cut him out like a surgeon. Like a sturgeon.
根本的な解決にはならないけど、確かに今はそれくらいしか。
それじゃロイヤルナイツや他のデジモンたちにも手伝ってもらおうよ。
だな。この巨体を俺たちだけでなんとかするなんざ土台無理な話だぜ。
Also, you don't notice, but the reflection of the Mother Eater seems to be, like, somewhere in Tokyo. I think I know what I have to do. I'm going right in there like a football.
おい
まさか
バカやめろって。
もう体が持たないって言ってたでしょ。
Well, he has purple hair, so I can't trust him. Just like Doremon.
止めてください。このままじゃ京子さん。
She's like, nah, he's got something to do.
サイバースルース、君だけの真実をつかみ取れ。
Well, at least Titties always believed in me. Titties Alphamon. Into the eat. I'll see you guys if I'm dead.
あいつ
嘘。
Oh, I'm not a good listener. You may see that. I'm not a great listener.
あの子の決断がもたらす結果を見届けよう。それがいかなるものであろうと。
Let's see what I find inside of this thing. The darkness of the whatever we're in. I'm losing my avatar parts.
私まで助け出しに来たんですか？
I don't know if there's really any rescuing you, Soedo, but I need to bring you out so the time resets.
私の忠告を無視して、そんな惨めな姿になってまで、まさに骨折り損ですね。私はマザーイーターと完全に同化しています。新田くんや優子さん、優吾くんとは違う。
I mean, I was also eaten by an eater, so I should be mostly fine.
ですよ。私は見つからない。それにヨシンバは見つかったとしても、すべての世界から悲しみが消えないというのなら戻りたくありません。なぜ君たちが不幸のはびこる世界を選ぶのか理解に苦しみますね。君だってそうです。こんなことをして結局新田くんたちを悲しませてしまう。おかしいですよ。全く筋が通らない。私を助け出したところで何が変わるというのです。
I'll be
誰
happier.
が喜ぶというのですか？
I'll be happier.
私の問いに納得のいく回答をいただけますか？
Not really. We don't want to leave anyone behind.
それは君のエゴでしかありませんよ。
See. Yes, it is my ego. So what?
恐ろしいですね。私、混乱しています。イグドラシルの演算処理能力をもってしても、そのような回答は導き出せない。
You can't really, calculate human emotion, my friend.
いや、いやいや、いやいやいやいやいやいや、そうですか。そうでしたか。ピンときました。わかりましたよ。私にも。神は才を投げない。まさに君たちは才そのものだったのです。意志を持つサイコロ相手に賭けなど成立するでしょうか。なるほど、なるほど。このようにして多次元宇宙が生じ、時間軸は無数に分岐する。
I mean, I guess that's the power of, parallel worlds theory.
無駄、無意味、無価値。揺らぎと定義されていたものは、所詮観測者の主観に過ぎなかった。
You're using a lot of science right here. Frozen's kind of confused.
理解した。そう認識する単一時点で可能性は統合され。いや、待ってください。待ってください、待ってください。さすがにそれは論理の飛躍ではないでしょうか。
I'm dying.
いけませんね。 君にここで消えてもらっては困ります。
There you are. You idiot.
君は私の新理論を証明する大切な
I mean, you're the one who threw the dice at the beginning, giving me the Digimon capture thing.
名付けて才を投げる神の投げる才を作る神の存在を導く理論。
That's a really long name.
この理論を証明するために私やイーターは消えなければならない。存在があまりにも特異的ですからね。世界に影響する力が強くなりすぎて正しい結果を導き出せません。いや、イーターにおいては本来の役割に戻るだけですが。
What was their original role?
私たちが作り出した電脳世界に影響を受ける以前のあるべき姿に。そもそも彼らは人間世界やデジタルワールドを含む無数のパラレルワールドを束ねる広辞苑。いわば触れられない、触れてはいけない領域に属する存在です。
So they're part of a region of space that just nothing should access, like anti-space of some kind. The space in between space.
想像も及ばない。いわゆる大いなる意志、神々の見業と呼ばれるような壮大でとてつもないシステムの一部に組み込まれている。
I really don't know what you mean.
それが我々の次元において我々の情報に触れたことであのような形態と特質を持って実体化してしまった。後の顛末は核のごとしです。このような作用が偶然か必然か、結論はまさしく神のみぞ知る。
I mean, I don't know if there's such thing as a god in this universe, but I guess you just refer to fate instead of
イグドラ
gods.
シルに問いかけてみても、彼の彼女かもしれませんが、演算処理機能は神の存在を認めておらず、正確にはまだ演算しきれていない状態にあり、回答は得られませんでした。ともあれ、イグドラシルに協力を要請して私と接続しているイーターをすべて初期化します。彼らを各次元から消し去ることはできませんし、またそうする理由もない。君たちの未来に同様の事象が繰り返される可能性は8192の20乗分の1の確率。
So what you're saying is really, 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 really low probability.
ですが、安心してください。私の計算では、それが起こる頃には君たちの宇宙は存在していない。
So what you're saying is that event would never happen in our own
な
lifetimes.
ので、君たちは好きなように生きて、死んで、また生まれ、私の理論が正しいことをぜひ証明してください。君に選択権は与えませんよ。これは私のエゴなのですから。では、ごきげんよう。気が向いたならば、またどこかでお会いしましょう。
Okay. Well, I don't really know what you're talking about, but I guess at least we've got closure with him, figuring out what he really wanted in this world. And I guess I'm still alive by the end of it, but barely. I love how they just moan my name. It's great.
お前な、無茶やらかすにも限度ってもんがあんだろ。
帰ってこられなかったらどうするつもりだったんですか？
Yeah.
でも無事でよかった。本当によかった。
I think even Soweto got a little bit of closure from all this.
スウェードは？
いないみたいですね。
Let's see. He complained that he didn't want to go home. Kept saying things that made no sense, but he seemed quite satisfied.
なんだよそれ。けどあいつらしいよな。
Ah, something's happened to this thing. I guess he's gonna have Yggdrasil reformat it?
イグドラシルの意志だ。イグドラシルが機能を取り戻し再起動している。デジタルワールドを復旧するようだな。
おいおい、ここにいたらやばいんじゃねえの？
外に出た方が良さそうですね。
妥当な判断だ。
よし、移動しよう。大丈夫？
We'll see. How do we get out of here? We're on a floating rock. Well, dang.
懐かしいな。
あの時に見たデジタルワールドだ。綺麗。
あれはイーターのネットワーク内に保護されていた精神データの数々だ。
I guess it's all going back to their heads.
全部が？
ああ、イグドラシルが人間世界へと送り返している。
それってエデン症候群が治るってことだよな。
治るとは少し意をことにするかもしれないが、それに類する事象は発現するだろう。君たち人間が奇跡と呼ぶ現象だよ。
A miracle.
よくわかんないけど、二人は目を覚ますってことで。
Oh, I don't get to be Blue Madness anymore.
奇跡とはそうあるべきだろうな。
お兄ちゃん、よかった。
We get to be alive again. The hell's that?
なんだこいつ。
I don't know if a blue ball of light is all that adorable.
その球体がイーターの本来の姿だ。
So it was just originally like a ball.
そうやってデータからデータへ移りながらスキャンし、情報を高次元のどこかへ送信している。目的は定かではないが、一つ仮説を立ててみた。オーブやセントエルモの火、UFO の正体とされている発光体は高密度のデジタルウェーブ下で一時的に可視化したイーターなのではないか。プラズマ現象などとされているが、情報を伝播するエネルギー体であるイーターならば、より挙動や性質、目撃談にも沿う。人工では到底制作不可能なミステリーサークルの模様も、彼らのネットワークで使用されている高度な、あるいは低級な表意文字であり、つまるところ、
ストップスト
おっと、
A little bit too wordy.
クレミ京子との別れの時が迫っている。特殊な知識を披露する高揚感をもう一度味わっておきたくてね。いや、それとも君たちとの別れを名残惜し
I guess we'll miss you, Alphamon, otherwise known as Titties.
別れってつまり？
そういうわけだ。イグドラシルが速やかに。
But I thought it was supposed to send us back in time. To the point that this all happened. I guess not. Unless it's just not explaining it well.
異物を取り除く必要があるそうだ。
結局バグ扱いか。
I mean, we kind of are.
イグドラシルはデジタルワールドを僕たちが訪れる前の状態に 戻したいんじゃないか。8年前より以前の状態に。
Oh, they probably meant that they're like reverting time in the digital world, not in the real world.
以前のってちょっと待って、それじゃあひょっとして私たち出会わなかったことになっちゃう？お互いのこと忘れちゃうの？
かもしれない。
そんなの。
けどもしそうなってもまた出会えばいい。
なんとかなるよ、きっと。
だよね、きっとなんとかなる。っていうかなんとかする。
さて、そろそろ時間のようだ。君たちを送り
Dang. I get to lose all my friends.
開かれた扉は閉じられる。さらばだ、人間の子らよ。世界はあるべき姿に戻る。清濁合わせ飲む混沌たる世界に。それが我々の生きる世界だ。我々の友である君たちが生まれ育った愚かしくも美しい愛すべき世界だ。願わくば君たちの子らと我らが新たな友となる日の訪れんことを。
Hopefully that's a future these characters get to live into.
これで事件は解決だ。
The case of Why I'm Blue Madness has finally been solved.
アグモンガブモン、みんなのおかげで私たち強くなれたよ。ありがとう。さようなら。
またいつか絶対に会えるよ。じゃあね。
I guess you're still just hanging out there. See ya, Alphamon. Dang. All the Digimon going back home. Oh, a little Lotmon. And I guess the Royal Knights who are still alive. Then again, they'll all be reformatted when Yggdrasil restarts that world. That's good for them.
帰っちゃうんだ。
俺たちの世界からデジモンがいなくなっちまうのかな。
Probably.
そうなったら寂しくなりますね。お兄ちゃん、
大丈夫だよ、ユウコ。僕の電脳体が肉体に戻ろうとしているみたいだ。
それじゃあ。
8年ぶりの生身の体か。
安心しな。リハビリ。
You're gonna have to learn how to walk again. And use your
お
organs.
手柔らかに頼むよ。それじゃ、お先に。
He rises like the Messiah. Does that mean I'm gonna do the same too?
やりきれたな、俺たち。
帰りましょう。私たちの世界へ。帰ろう。みんな一緒に。
Looks like I didn't make it the full way.
れから1週間が経ちました。東京はまるで何事もなかったかのように、今日も人で溢れ返っています。と言いますか、本当に何もなかったのかもしれません。私たちだけの記憶、それはみんなにとってないものと同じなんだと思います。自称ひよたの新くんが言うには、分岐していた時間軸が合流したのだそうです。いろいろ説明してくれましたが、半分寝ながら聞いていたので、ぶっちゃけよく分かってません。でも要するに、私たちの過ごした8年間がまるっと変わってしまった。そのほとんどがなかったことになってしまったのです。この東京は私たちにとって新しい東京です。例えば上白悟、ゆうこっちのお父さん、なんと普通に言います。
So I guess the world really did kind of revert its time in a way, like timeline change.
の社長としてバリバリエデンとか運営しちゃってます。
Certain people are alive that weren't beforehand.
そのうちお父さんに甘えまくればいいと思います。数年分手加減なしで思いっきり。ついでに岸辺理恵もいたりします。社長秘書だそうです。さらに社長との熱愛中。
Well, hopefully it's not more corporate murder or whatever. But I guess this new world, I guess whatever happened, I guess a reverting of the timeline or like a alternative universe, whatever. I guess it's changed a lot.
8年前に恐ろしいテロ事件が起きて、その事件に巻き込まれた被害者が昏睡状態で眠り続けていたことになっています。みんな1週間前、一斉に意識を回復したそうです。ちなみに優吾くんもそのうちの一人ということで目覚めました。今リハビリに励んでいます。私もお手伝いしてます。回復した理由とか当然みんな知りません。
It's like nobody remembers it except for the main characters.
宇宙人の干渉説が有力だそうです。例えばデジモン、あの子たちに関しては何とも言えません。いると言えばいるし、いないと言えばいないみたいな。デジモンキャプチャーはもう存在しないんだけど
Or yet.
デジバイスで超流行ってるアプリにデジタルモンスターってのがあって育成ゲーなんだけど、これが結構ハマっちゃう感じで。
So it's like the real world one.
アグモンとかガブモンが登場しちゃってるから、
It's like the real world version of Digimon instead of it being this world's.
なんというか、これってどういうこと？わけわかんないんですけどみたいな感じで、もうお手上げです。いわゆる頭パーンです。でも君ならわかるかもしれません。そう、私たちの記憶と変わらない現実もあります。新しい東京にはスウェドウ明美はいません。あの人は生まれていないことに
Or I guess he's supposed to be born in the very, very far future at least.
少し胸がキュッとしますが、これでよかったんだと自称ひよたの新くんは言っています。京子さんもいません。探したけどいません。
Dang.
でもクレミ探偵事務所はありました。京子さんがいた痕跡もありました。
Wonder what happened to her
い
then.
るのでしょうか。私たちには見つけられないだけ。
Maybe her dad's still alive? Like the real Kyoko's dad.
京子さんを見つけられるのは名探偵の君だけ。きっと絶対そうなんです。だからお願い。
I'm still dead. Why can't anybody wake my ass
おい
up?
しけた顔してんなよな。らしくねえっての。てか、本当は俺だってそんな顔がしてんだよ。けど、こいつになんて言われるかさ。
わかってるけどねえ、お願い帰ってきて。
心配すんな、絶対帰ってくるって。医者の話じゃ体はピンピンしてるらしいしよ。絶対大丈夫だ、こいつなら絶対。ほら、こいつアホだからエデンのどっかで幽霊やって浮かれてるとか。
Who knows?
どっかの誰かさんみたいに。
あれはイーターにとらわれていた兄さんの潜在意識の発言で、全くもって不可抗力です。それにそもそもの原因は私たちにあったのだから、兄さんを責めるのはお門違いです。と言いますか、いつ兄さんが浮かれていました？訂正と謝罪を要求していいレベルのデマゴギーです。
マジレス来たよ。
はい。
まあ
そっか。そうだね。自称ひよたの新くんの言う通りかも。
ああ、
ノキアさんまで兄をポンコツ扱いするつもりですか？
おい、どこ行くんだ。
探しに行くの。何にもしないでくよくよしてたらアグモンやガブモンに笑われちゃうもん。ノキアさん、幽霊やってたらさ、目撃談とかあるかもしれないし、エデン中探せばデータのかけらくらいは落ちてるかもしれないし。あれ、私今電脳探偵っぽくない？そんじゃ聞き込み開始。ついてきなさい、そこのダケメン助手。
はあ、助手？俺が？しゃあねえ、付き合ってやるが。けどな、はっきり言っとく。俺が電脳探偵でお前が助手だからな。これだけは譲れねえって。おい、聞けよ。
Ooh. I'm still in there. I guess my soul's just still drifting around.
ようやくお目覚めのようだな。君を見つけてからずっと話しかけていたんだが、一向に反応がなくてね。さすがに諦めようかと思っていたところだ。私の声が聞こえているかい？
Kinda.
この状況に関して説明が必要だな。君の反電脳体は無理なコネクトジャンプを敢行した結果崩壊し、君が君であるためのデータを無産させてしまった。つまり今の君は君の残骸だ。どんな気分だい？
Not all that great. I can't even speak no more. Not good.
言わずもがなか。君の運命はつくづく
Somebody still keep me alive out there.
私もな。数世紀ぶりにイグドラシルの意志を受け動いてみれば、人間になったり探偵をしたり同胞と敵対したり、随分無茶をする女子も一人いたしね。まったく散々だったよ。だがおかげで実に楽しかった。ありがとう。この言葉を君に伝えておきたくてね。君が目覚めるまで待っていたんだ。なんだ、照れているのかい？ん？君はこれからどうなるのか？先に伝えた通り、君のデータは無産してしまって、 もはや私でさえ集めることができない。その状態で半永久的にこの空間をさまようか、もしくはそうだな、デジタルワールドへ来るというのはどうかな。私の仕事はこれから忙しくなる。イーターはイグドラシルによって初期化され、無害な存在に戻った。だがその正体は未だつまびらかではない。イグドラシルですら検知できない高次元にイーターの本体があるものと私は推測している。それをどうにかして確かめるつもりだ。どうだい？馴染み深い内容の仕事だろ。一緒に来て私の助手として働く気はないかな。冗談さ。そこまで真剣に悩まないでくれたまえ。君の困った様子が見たくなってしまった。私もかなり人間の影響を受けてしまっているようだ。だからこそ君たちの取ったあらゆる行動が理解できる。仲間を救いたい。私もそんな気持ちになっているんだ。いや、私だけでない。見たまえ。
Oh, dang. It's all my friends. The fact that I'm right in the middle is fucking perfect. I guess all my Digimon tried to help him find me.
いいかい？私が影響を受けたように、君の仲間となったデジモンたちも少なからず君から影響を受けているんだ。君はほとんどデジタル生命体のような存在だったから、その影響力の大きさも押して知るべしだ。証拠はこのデジモンたちの中に刻まれている。君自身のデータが少しずつね。友情、愛情、絆、思い出、ありていに表現するならばそういったものだ。それらを全て集め、精神データを再構築し、君の体に再インストールしようと思う。前代未聞かつ少々強引だが我々のやることだ。道理もおとなしく引っ込むさ。私からもわずかながら君のデータを提供しよう。
A little weird.
変なデータが混じっていても恨まないでくれよ。
I mean, I am pretty weird, so it works
一
out.
つだけ心残りがあるとしたら、君に私のコーヒーを。
I think I'll be okay with that. I'll be very okay with that, Alphamon.
では、別れの時だ。私の助手であり、仲間であり、友達であった人間。
You will be missed, Alphamon, and your titties.
さあ、再インストールの開始を、君の未来を、君自身の意志で決定したまえ。
And I guess that ends Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Well, now that we're here at the credits, I should probably talk about wrapping up thoughts. So, thinking about it, like I was saying at the beginning of this episode, in ranking all the Digimon story games, at this point, Cyber Sleuth definitely ranks at the top. If the rankings were to go my way, it would be Cyber Sleuth, then Lost Evolution, then Dusk and DS are like at a very equal side, then probably like Dawn, and then maybe Super Cross Wars, just due to the fact that I haven't completed Super Cross Wars. But definitely, this is, at least in my opinion, so far, the best of the story series. I think it's just because all the mechanics have been used in so many games that it's all been worked out, thoroughly tested, and all the mechanics just work right in this game. It's got an amazing story, way better than any of the other story games so far. This one was super involved, full of cutscenes, full of characters. The characters actually had character. It was just great. And the gameplay, great. Amazing gameplay. The most worked out of the entire series. You could actually beat this game without falling asleep, which is great. And lastly, there's just a shit ton of Digimon in this game. more Digimon you have, the better the game will be, in my opinion. It's kind of the same way with any kind of monster capturing things. But yeah, to wrap up my thoughts, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, it's great to finally be able to mark this one off my backlog. It's great to finally see everything about this game. Of course, at some point, I do want to return to this game because there are a fuck ton of mods for it online, but that would be in a more of like a different series kind of thing. But yeah, definitely my favorite out of the story series so far. Really good game. Probably up there in like some of my favorite games of all time. But yeah, that's my closing thoughts on this. And you may be wondering, well, Frozen, you've completed Cyber Sleuth. Where's next? Time Stranger's not coming out for a while now. Well, the next plan for me is to go to this game's pseudo-sequel, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. I don't have really anything much else to say, so I want to thank you guys for coming along for this Let's Play. Thank you, everybody, for coming in here. Thank you to everybody who's named a Digimon, and I'll see you guys next time on The Backlog.
いきなりでぶしつけだけど、どこかで会ったことはない？すごく大切な何かを忘れてる気がするんだけど。実は今助手を探していてね。よかったらうちで働いてみない？
And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time!